You guys hear that? What is that? There it is again. Oh, I know what that is. That's the sound of the Vancouver Canucks beating the Edmonton Oilers from being down 4-1. Oh man, welcome back to It's About Hockey. I'm Mason. Hit that like button if you dig that intro. But yeah, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're talking about the Vancouver Canucks coming back and beating the Edmonton Oilers in game 1 of round 2. Vancouver fans, how are we doing? Better yet, Edmonton Oiler fans, how are you doing right now? I'm not in Canada, but I have a good sense of how this is playing out for you Canadian hockey fans, especially fans of the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. It must feel pretty bad. But Vancouver Canucks fans, let me know how you're feeling down in the comments. I always like to know how one team fan base is feeling after another, because there's some people who are level-headed and be like, you know what, this is only game 1. I'm not going to think too much about it. Other teams can be like, this is game 1. We'll come back. It's not a big deal. You know, we didn't have, it wasn't luck. Tonight wasn't our lucky night, and we'll just come back. So I want to know what you guys are personally feeling after this game, because we saw a little bit of something in the Vancouver Canucks tonight that has been a theme of theirs these playoffs, and that is a little bit of a resilience and a little bit of luck. I think so. But yeah, we're going to talk about this game a little bit. We're not going to go too deep into it because I've got to go to sleep. I got work in the morning, but I had to talk about this game, and so let's do it. All right, Vancouver Canucks score 4 straight, rally past Oilers in game 1 of Western second round. Man, I don't know. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm not going to do that anymore. But let's talk about this a little bit here. I more just want to talk about, okay, this game was obviously highly anticipated. It's still highly anticipated. I'm still really looking forward to all these games in this series. But tonight, I said in my bracket video, if you were kind enough to go back and watch that one, or if you watched it when it came out, I told you what my feelings were and what the Achilles heel was going to be, probably for every team. I'd say like 90% of the teams that were in the playoffs. I know for a fact my one complaint, let me scoot over a little bit. Oh, this way. My one complaint for the Edmonton Oilers was going to be goaltending. Great team. Like, hands down, one of the great teams out there right now. I'm not going to say the best team, even though everyone has they want to tote that we have the best odds to win the cup. Like, that's cool. We'll see if you can capitalize on that, but don't think you're the best team. But yeah, the goaltending for me is the Achilles heel of the Edmonton Oilers. And tonight, it was a little bit of both for both teams. Artur Shilov's not great. You know, everyone was a little worried. Everyone thought he was going to get yanked, especially being down 4-1. Stuart Skinner, there's a couple saves there you should have had, especially on this one right here. Again, I'm not going to go into every goal. The comeback was great. I loved it. Some just all around great hockey in this game. Back and forth. Two teams who are top of their spots are two top teams in the league, competing for a chance to go to the Western Conference Finals. I expected nothing less. I didn't expect any blowouts. What we got is what I expected. I didn't expect a blowout for like 2.5 periods pretty much, but the comeback was great. Anyways, this goal, set play, I believe it's a set play. It looked like one. I don't understand how and why there was so much open ice on this thing at all, but there was. And Zadorov, I don't think I've seen a cleaner pass out of a zone to the red line or beyond the red line in quite some time. And then this is Conor Garlund, and this is Joshua right here, dumping the puck off to Conor Garlund and just taking it super wide. I love the fake clapper. I love the fact that Stuart Skinner bid on that. And it's not a huge surprise of a move. Like, it's not. But what's surprising is how this goal went in. This is a goal that Stuart Skinner should have 150% had. It's just one of those things that happens. It just like banked off his five, like the inner thigh. It looks like from this angle, it's all angle I can see. It looked like it bounced off like his knee of his right leg as he's pushing off, and just went in. But that's one you gotta have, man. I mean, there was another one tonight too, but you guys were up 4-1. You let Vancouver crawl back in. You let them get confidence. That's the other thing. You can't let a team that's down get confidence in their own building, because when that happens, that happens. And, you guys, I don't feel like the Edmonton Oilers can put together a great 60 minutes against a really good team. I may be speaking a little bit boldly for some of you Edmonton Oilers fans, but that's just my perspective. I haven't seen it yet. Tonight was a good example of that. Again, you guys are a great team. Way better than my team. But you couldn't do it tonight. You couldn't finish the job. You had them down, and you couldn't do it. And what's surprising to me is the stat sheet. We're going to look at the stat sheet really quick. Third period, Edmonton Oilers, second period, and the third period, Edmonton Oilers only registered a total of 8 shots. Everyone wants to talk about McDavid, McJesus, all that. How many shots did your boy register tonight on goal? Don't know? Let's go look, because I have it right here. Tonight, he registered an assist. I will give him that. He's got 1 point. He's a -1 on the night. But no shots on goal. What? The best player in the world is denied a shot on goal. How does that happen? What does that mean going for game 2? Does he go beast mode? I would assume he needs to, or is going to have that fire to do so. But man, I'm like, come on, it's McDavid, it's the playoffs, we got 2 Canadian teams going at it. You would think this is the time that we see McDavid go Super Saiyan, or whatever the hell that's called, where you just rage like crazy and go ape shit pretty much. I didn't see it. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I'm surprised I didn't see it in the third period. It's not like he didn't try, but not registering a shot on goal. That's interesting. Very interesting to me. Vancouver Canucks did the damn thing tonight. Like, it's not like they blew Edmonton out of the water. They just got a really good. They put together a really a period and a half, pretty much. Face-off circle, they definitely dominated that tonight, 63%. Let's call it 64%. Power play struggled a little bit. Edmonton's power play, we know about Edmonton's power play. I'm not going to read too much into that right now. They played against the Kings. To me, that's like, I don't know. I'm not going to put too much stock into that power play in the playoffs. They were 1 for 1. My dog's snoring again, if you guys can hear. Hits, it was a physical game. Not overly physical. Block shots, pretty even. Giveaways, takeaways, all pretty even. But the main takeaway for me is the Edmonton Oilers cannot put together 60 minutes. I haven't seen it yet. So, and I didn't watch like in depth of the last round, because again, they're playing the Kings. So I'm like, I expected that. But this is, if they can't do it against Vancouver, can they do it against Dallas? Can they do it against Colorado? Can they do it against anybody from the East? I don't know. It's only game one, so again, I'm not gonna write them off just yet. But this is a very telling game for me. Looking at the total stats of time on ice tonight, that was another one. Looking at the Canucks, I'm not sure about the Canucks right now. I'm more worried about the Oilers right now. Canucks fans, you guys got your flowers, all right? Enjoy them things. Go grab that slice of pizza, eat your cookies, have your fun night. Have a couple root beers with the boys. You know what I mean? Shots on goal. Who's your leading shot goal? Shooter for the night. Let's see. Zach Hyman with 4. Evan Bouchard with 3. Well, it's not like you guys had a bunch of shots on net anyway, so I'm just surprised to not see nothing from McDavid. What did Draisaitl get? Draisaitl got 3. Okay. He's still clocked in. Evander Kane with 1. Fogle with 1. Time on ice. Connor McDavid, 24 minutes and 0 shots on net. I just don't. That's hard for me to really wrap my mind around. I don't think he's injured. I don't think there's an issue. I think the Vancouver Canucks, man, again, they weren't ready for the start of the game, it felt like, but man, when they found their game, they found it and they held it down and they put their foot on the Edmonton Oilers' neck, back, whatever you want to say. They didn't let them get anything. It felt like that whole last 10 minutes, Vancouver was just picking their spots and immediately executing on each and every opportunity they had. So kudos to you guys tonight, man. You guys really deserve that one. Edmonton, what do I expect coming back? One, goaltending's got to be way better for sure. Connor McDavid has got to wake up. I felt like he definitely has a presence on the ice. That's pretty evident. Everyone knows when he's on the ice. Dude's got wheels like crazy, but for the best player in the world to not register a shot, to me, that's a problem. And I'm like, your best players have to be your best players, and he is the best player. So come on, that's all the podcast are going to talk about tomorrow. It's all the talk shows are going to talk about tomorrow. I already know it. I'm already doing it, but yeah, I fully expect that to happen. Vancouver Canucks, what do I see wrong in your game? Just start the game. Don't wait for the game to come to you. Start the game. Don't let Edmonton Oilers dictate how the game's going to be played. I felt like that was how it started. And then for a while, it was for a good while, being down 4-1, something clicked in your guys' team, and you guys woke up. And they need to play that way from the start to the end. Don't let this comeback stuff give you guys a heart attack. Don't let it stress them out. The professional players, they'll figure it out. But that was looking bad in the beginning. It was looking bad, but it was not looking as bad as my next slide. I think we're about to find out, guys. Come on, man. Edmonton Oilers fans. What the hell is this damn thing? I don't know, but I'm getting the hell out of it right now. I had to get out of that. I had to get out of it, man. Yeah, guys, a short and sweet one tonight. Like I said, I got things I got to take care of tomorrow. I had to watch these games, had to jump on here and give you my opinion because this thing was a crazy comeback. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you were at the game, I hope you had a great time. This is one of those games that you just feel like you would do anything and pay anything to be at because of how the comeback was. I definitely felt like that. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, please consider hitting that like button. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm covering all the playoffs as much as I can without having to pass out. So if you're a fan of any of the teams in it, come by. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be talking about your team and your games. And I love to talk hockey, so feel free to leave me a comment. I will get back to you guys as much as I can. I'm a small channel, growing slowly but surely, and everything helps. So if you're kind enough to give me a comment or hit the like button, I truly do appreciate it. But Vancouver, enjoy your night because it was a good one. I will see you boys for game 2. Peace out.